Hello, Aries. Welcome to your Love and Life reading for the second half of October from the 16th through the 31st. General as always, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you as always and release what doesn't. I wanted to get started with something similar to what I initially offer on my TikTok page as well as on my Instagram page, taking a look at potential letters that could be a part of your person's name, Aries. But this could also be a combination of both of your initials and names, and then we'll go ahead and grab some zodiac signs just to take a look at who's thinking of you, to also grab some insight as to who is coming towards you. So let's start with that and see how the rest of the reading unfolds. Okay, so let's start with some letters here. We've got some. We're starting off with a P. We have an M, N. We have a V. Let's grab a few more here. L. We have an X. W. Let's grab three more here. I'm just guided to pull three more letters. We have a U. K. Ooh, someone could also be from the UK. My husband is actually British, so he was born in England. That might be of significance for some of you guys. And then we have a B. Okay, so if any of those letters are jumping out at you, if it could be a part of your name and your person, combined initials, then maybe there's something really significant coming through here for you guys today. If none of these letters play a role in either your person or your name, then, that does not mean that the rest of the reading cannot apply. So we'll continue and see how it unfolds here. All right, so those are the letters. Let's go ahead and grab some signs here. I'm going to go ahead and grab 6 altogether. Okay, let's start with this one. We've got Taurus, Virgo coming through. Grab 6 altogether. We've got Aquarius, Cancer, 2 more. We have Capricorn, and lastly, your own Aries energy. Or for some of you guys, your person could also be another Aries, or they could have Aries in their chart as well. And this could also just be an indication that there's something really significant that's going to be popping up here through the messages for you. So let's begin. Let's take a look and see what's up with that after we grab some descriptions from this deck here. It's actually combined Volume 1 and 2 of my Enlightened Mystery Oracle. So it really takes a look at the who, what, where, and when of your love connection here. Some of the cards do say future love connection or ideal mate. And if you happen to be single and unattached, this could be giving you an indication of who is coming towards you. So I'm just going to fan them out because there's so many cards here, and we'll go ahead and begin and start pulling some cards here. You will meet your ideal partner on an airplane. I mean, that could have actually happened for some of you guys, or when you were on a trip. Okay, this could also have been at the airport for some of you guys. Your person's birthday will be in October. So if it is an October birthday, we're looking at Libra and Scorpio here. And did we not get any of those signs? No, we didn't. I'm sorry, guys. We've done so many readings, or I've done so many readings here today, and I'm getting my signs all jumbled up in my head. All right, so October birthdays, as I've mentioned, Libra or Scorpio. Capricorn coming through as well. You will meet your future love far from home, and that kind of makes sense here. If some of you guys are on a trip, you're on a plane, you're not anywhere near home. This could be a foreigner, someone from a different country or ethnicity that you end up connecting with, or that you have connected with. We have K coming in. Let's grab a few more here. Your future love will sweep you off your feet. So this could be for my singles. When you finally meet this person, maybe on a trip, far from home, it's like that instant attraction, instant connection, and they do sweep you off your feet. Your person's birthday will be in August, so if that applies for some of you, this could be a Leo or a Virgo. Your ideal partner will be a good mother or father to your future child or children. Okay, some of you guys could already have children together also. Your person's birthday will be in January. January birthdays, we're looking at Aquarius as well as Capricorn. Okay, so we already have Aquarius coming through right there, and we also have Capricorn that did come through already. And as you guys can see, we do have Virgo right there. So some duplicate messages coming through. Your person has a beard or a mustache. Okay, take that if it applies. I'm guided to pull 3 more here. Your ideal mate is of a different ethnicity and or culture. Okay, and I just mentioned that. That could actually apply for some of you guys. Your ideal mate will be between the age of 25 to 35 years old. That could be your age bracket as well. And one last message for the collective. We have Gemini coming in. All right, guys, so take whichever one of those messages applies, whatever is jumping out at you, whatever makes sense for you. And again, if you're single, this could be giving you an indication of who is coming towards you in the future. Okay, so let's tackle some issues here. We're going to be using the romance angels to tap into the energy of your connection here. So let's start with that. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Aries for this love and life reading. Second half of October. So what's going on? What's going on in this connection? We do have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I'm feeling this for my singles, for those who are unattached that might have experienced past heartbreak. Maybe your last relationship was not a good one or it ended badly, and maybe you're just a little bit apprehensive to dive right back into the dating scene, you know, but as long as your heart is open to receiving the right kind of love, perhaps the universe will be delivering that to you. It's safe for you to put yourself out there and to fall in love again. It makes sense to me that some of you guys are calling in your soulmate, especially again if you're single and unattached, or you're in separation from somebody that you feel a very special soul connection with. And it does say your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if that's something that you have been implementing in your life, that energy, that's what you're putting out there, that'll absolutely help manifest this person. We also have free yourself. So for those who are at a distance from a particular individual, maybe there was just something about that partnership that was not working for you. And so you had to take back control of your life, as the card says, and to free yourself from a situation that was no longer serving a purpose for you, or there was just something challenging there that you did not want to stick around. Okay? We do have religious factors coming through. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this is somebody perhaps that you also feel very spiritually connected to, even though you're at a distance from one another. And going back to this reference of prayers and affirmations, that might have something to do with this type of energy also. Bottom of the deck, we do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Of course, that doesn't have to mean a literal proposal of marriage, although for some of you, who's to say that that cannot actually manifest itself, right? But it's simply letting you know that if you are single, unattached, or in separation from somebody that you care for and love, or you're just kind of spending time on your own right now and taking time to heal whatever part of your heart needs it, this is the direction that you're meant to go, where you can find somebody who can offer you the love that you're certainly deserving of. So let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for this love and life reading. Second half of October. All right, what else do we need to know here? For Aries, please. What's going on in this connection? We do have the Four of Cups, which can sometimes indicate someone who was maybe bored in a partnership, which is why they might have disconnected. That as well could have been part of the reason why you decided to free yourself, because it was no longer, perhaps, as I've mentioned, serving a purpose in your life, or you were no longer fully invested in the connection. This could also be describing part of the reason why somebody broke up with you, because they were bored in the connection and they decided to break up and disconnect. However, it can also be a missed opportunity. Someone might have missed an opportunity to be with you especially if they fail to recognize the value that you represented in the connection. The Hermit card coming through, which is actually good for you at this time, Aries, because this is all about spending time on your own, to have valuable time for yourself, to soul search, to think about things, to not have so many distractions around you, and to just really assess your thoughts, your feelings about where you've been, where you are, and ultimately where you want to be in the future. This is confirmation here for me with that Hangman that you had to let somebody go. You walked away, or you put a stop to a situation. You freed yourself from this person, which could explain for some of you guys why you're single. I'm just intuitively feeling here for you, Aries, you did the right thing. You did what felt right in your heart. As it says, you took back control of your life. And by doing that, it really allowed you the room and space to be able to see the situation for what it was. Because when we're all engulfed in that person or the relationship, it's hard for us to really take a look at it with just the right kind of mind frame, you know? And once you did detach, if indeed you're able to resonate with that, you freed yourself from maybe a toxic situation. It allowed you to create the necessary changes towards growth and healing in your life. If you have yet to do those things, perhaps that's why it's coming through in this reading, to let you know that this is work that you need to do the second half of this month. It's all about focusing on the future, right? You don't want to live in the past. And I have a feeling you've gained some valuable lessons and insight and wisdom as a result of this experience. And so now when you do start focusing on building a life for yourself, not just your relationships, your love life, because this ultimately is a love and life reading, it makes way for future planning, as this card is all about. It's like that fork in the road. You know, you always have choices as to the direction that you go. You can either turn left and go back and just stay in the past and be stuck there, or you can start creating progress in your life and make the right choice and head to the right and make a different choice. Head towards a direction that will actually lead you here to allow you to find the happiness that someone perhaps failed to offer you. And that applies to other areas of your life too. Because as you can see, you're being given the opportunity to start again. This could also be somebody that did very foolish things in the past. Maybe that's something that you're able to relate to for yourself, where you didn't make the best choices. But as I've mentioned, you've learned from that. You're a lot more, what was the word I was trying to find? Mature, I guess. You know, and you can take a look back at where you've been and know that there are certain behaviors, certain decisions that you made that were not the best. And so here you are, starting fresh. And all you need to do, first of all, is to believe in yourself, trust your gut, and take action. And sometimes taking action is a risk because we just don't know where we're going to land. But you're being offered a new beginning nonetheless. Four of Swords is a recuperation period. It's a resting period. And perhaps some of you guys still need that. So take as much time as you need to spend time on your own, to soul search, as it says, to reevaluate the past and what you no longer want to repeat in the future. It takes time, you know, to heal from heartbreak, things and people that have hurt us. Divine Feminines, you're coming in as this Queen of Wands. You are a fire sign. This is a fiery energy from that Queen of Wands. If you're having struggles with building up your confidence, the Queen of Wands can certainly help you do that. And for those of you who freed yourself from a situation that was no longer serving a purpose, maybe right now as this Queen of Wands, you're just enjoying your independence, but you're also really determined to create something amazing for yourself in the future, and you will. You've got the Wheel of Fortune right there. This is a part of your destiny, a new beginning. Things are turning around for you, and it's turning in your favor here. There's good luck on your side. This represents good karma. Cycles of change, you know, it's not meant to stay the same. This is also letting you know that when it comes to love and romance, you can be very successful. But it applies to all areas of your life too. You could be successful in your career, your health, your money matters, your friendships, your relationship with family, so many areas of your life, and you're meant to be successful in that. We do have the Two of Pentacles right here, which is sometimes tapped into juggling. Maybe somebody was juggling here and maybe they couldn't decide between you and another person. But this could apply to you as well. If you've been juggling way too many responsibilities and things that have either been weighing you down or stressing you out, it's time to make decisions truly that will balance you out, not create this very lopsided feel in your life. And then you've got the Magician right here, which is a great time for this card to come through because it's all about manifestation and positive outcomes, as well as a rekindled romance and partnership, and giving you the proper tools to be able to manifest whatever it is that you're hoping to manifest in your life. Okay, so that is where I'm going to end this first portion of this reading, guys. If you'd like to watch the rest of it, the second half, it's available on my Patreon page. That information, of course, is down below in the description box. If you are interested in having your own personal private reading, that info is down there as well. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.